early 2019 rankings. This is top 100 fantasy football PPR rankings. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna act like this would be 10 teams drafting here. 10 teams, 10 rounds, 100 picks. I'm kind of gonna act like that a little bit, and I'm gonna go 1 through 10. We're gonna do it 10 at a time. 1 through 10. Saquon Barkley 1, 2. Ezekiel Elliott 3, Alvin Kamara 4, Christian McCaffery 5, Todd Gurley 6, Melvin Gordon 7, Davante Adams 8, James Conner 9, Michael Thomas 10, Tyreek Hill. And that's my top 10 right now. So we're not going to talk much about these guys. We'll go ahead and give you 11 through 20. It'll be the second round. Number 11, David Johnson. 12, Julio Jones. 13, DeAndre Hopkins. 14, Joe Mixon. 15, Juju Smith-Schuster. 16, Mike Evans. 17, Travis Kelce. 18, T.Y. Hilton. Number 19, Dalvin Cook. Number 20, Pat Mahomes. So that'd be through my top 20 players there. That's Mahomes going in at 20, my first quarterback. I think everybody pretty much knows all those guys. I'm not going to talk about them too much here. Let's go ahead and get into the next 10 guys. Would be 21 through 30. So 21, Nick Chubb. 22, Odell Beckham Jr. 23, Adam Thielen. 24, Kerryon Johnson. 25, Aaron Jones. 26, Sony Michel. 27, Philip Lindsay. 28, Leonard Fournette. 29, Zach Ertz. Number 30, Stefon Diggs. So you've seen there's still some good talent there. That's third round. Let's go ahead and get down to 31 through 40. 31, Amari Cooper. 32, Derrick Henry. 33, A.J. Green. 34, Keenan Allen. 35, Marlon Mack. 36, Damian Williams. 37, Aaron Rodgers. 38, Kenny Galladay. 39, Terry Cohen. Number 40, George Kittle. So you see there, I went ahead. I got the third tight end in. I got the second quarterback off the board with Rodgers. Third tight end with Kittles. And 33 and 34 was A.J. Green and Keenan Allen. That's a little lower than most people have them ranked right now. You know, they'll probably be drafted a little higher than that. I'm just not totally high on either one of the guys. You know, there's something about them guys there. They both miss a couple games a year. I'm just not real high on either one of those guys. I'll just leave it at that. So we'll go 41 through 50. Number 41 right now, Andrew Luck. 42, Julian Edelman. 43, Brandon Cooks, my first Rams receiver right there. Number 44, Deshaun Watson. That'd be the fourth quarterback. 45, Chris Carson. 46, Darius Geis. 47, Jarvis Landry. 48, Calvin Ridley. 49, Tyler Boyd. And number 50, Doug Baldwin. Now, 41 through 50, I really like that section right there, too. You seen we had Edelman, Cooks, Landry, Ridley, Boyd, Baldwin, you know, stocked full receivers right there. That'd be through the fifth round. That'd be 41 through 50. Still a lot of talent there. And then, you know, we had a couple guys with some good upside there with Carson and Geis. Both got a little upside. And that's not bad. Let's go ahead and move on through 51 through 60. 51, Marvin Jones. 52, O.J. Howard. 53, Cooper Kupp. 54, Allen Robinson. 55, Alshon Jeffrey. 56, Drew Brees. 57, Robert Woods. 58, Devonta Freeman. 59, Emmanuel Sanders. Number 60, Eric Ebron. And you see I have OJ ahead of Ebron right now. And I wouldn't be mad at you if you flip that around, especially with the news with they're talking about Doyle with having the off-season surgery, and he's probably not going to be back in time for OTAs. So that's looking like Ebron is probably worth that number 4 tight end where he's being drafted. There's nothing wrong with that. What else we got there at number 58? Devonta Freeman. I'm not much on the guy, but I mean, if he could stay healthy and he's a starting running back all year, he's got huge upside for that range. But I'm just not much on the guy, honestly. So we'll go ahead and go here through what would be the 7th round, would be 61 through 70. Get a drink of water here. Sorry, I've had cold, you guys. You see that last video, I was coughing my head off. And I've been wanting to get a video out. I've had a heck of a cold here on you. Let's go ahead and get down to the next section here, 61 through 70. Number 61, Jerick McKinnon. 62, Kenyon Drake. 63, Mike Williams. 64, Chris Godwin. 65, David Njoku. 66, Gus Edwards. 67, Matt Ryan. 68, Elijah McGuire. 68, Lamar Miller. 69, Elijah McGuire. Number 70, Ito Smith. So you see right there, that's some pretty good value there. We got quite a bit of running backs there. I went ahead and got Njoku in there, Matt Ryan. You got good upside, Mike Williams. There's good picks down there through 60 through 70. Edo Smith, and the thing is with him is that, Devonta Freeman, I mean, he's had 3 or 4 concussions the last couple of years, multiple different injuries here and there. I have a hard time seeing him making it through a season, so I kind of like Edo Smith there, but I really think that they'll end up drafting the running back. And I got Elijah McGuire at 69, 1 pick ahead of Ito. And I could see that the Jets drafting the running back, or I could see them picking up somebody in free agency. But if they don't, Elijah McGuire is probably going to be a pretty good pick this year. And Lamar Miller at 68 there. I mean, if he's the number 1 starting running back next to Deshaun Watson back there, then he has value. So we're going to have to see what they do too. So we'll go ahead and get down from number 71 to 80. 71, Russell Wilson. 72, Dante Pettis. 73, Evan Ingram. 74, Baker Mayfield. 75, Russell Wilson. 76, Larry Fitzgerald. 77, James Washington. 78, DJ Moore. 79, LeSean McCoy. Number 80, Will Fuller. And that's some pretty good upside there, some good talent through there, a lot of good football players. You seen I had Baker ranked ahead of Wilson. I got Baker right now is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty sure Baker's my 7th quarterback right now. And then Wilson is my 8th. I'm fine with that. Will Fuller, if he could stay healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of upside there. McCoy, if he's still the number 1, they don't draft anybody or pick anybody up, him and Allen could end up being pretty decent back there together. McCoy, I'm never just going to throw him away. DJ Moore's got a lot of upside. A lot of people like him. James Washington, a lot of upside. Fitzgerald, the old dog. I mean, if Rosen plays a little bit better, Fitzgerald said he's going to play another year, he could be a pretty good points PPR guy again, So we'll go ahead and move down to the next section, 81 through 90. Starting out at 81 there, I have Hunter Henry. Number 82, Vance McDonald. 83, Tyler Lockett. 84, Antonio Callaway. 85, Jalen Samuels. 86, Jameis Winston. 87, Ben Roethlisberger. 88, Robert Foster. 89, Christian Kirk. Number 90, Kiki QT. And that's a pretty stock full of talent right there down to 90, as you've seen. Them last 3 receivers right there, Foster, Kirk, and QT, all have huge upside, all real exciting athletes. Winston with a lot of upside. Ben Roethlisberger, people's a little bit down on him, but one thing, you ever back Big Ben into the corner, you don't want to be backing that guy in the corner. He's going to fight his way out every time. So I like Big Ben there still. I look for him to carry his team on his shoulders this year, and we're going to see what he has. And, I mean, Hunter Henry, a lot of upside there. Vance McDonald upside. Callaway. I think Samuels there I had at 85. For anybody drafting Connor early, he's a must. You really need to draft Samuels in the 8th or 9th round at least to make sure you can get him, You really need to do that, I believe. Anybody else there? Well, Lockett. I had Lockett there, and as I was talking to somebody about yesterday, I'm pretty sure that Lockett had more touchdowns than incomplete passes between him and Russell Wilson last year. And if it's not, it's within 1 or 2. It's dang near identical, and that's unbelievable. So I see a fall off out of Lockett. Plus Wilson had a 158.3 perfect quarterback passing rating while he's targeting Lockett. I really don't see that continuing on. I like Lockett, but I wouldn't be drafting him up in the 30s and 40s expecting him to be a top 20 receiver. I think that's real dangerous. Yeah, I really like Foster or Kirk QT. We'll go ahead and get down from 91 to 100. Go ahead and get down to this segment here. Number 91, Royce Freeman. Number 92, Sharp Penny. 93, Peyton Barber. 94, Jordan Howard. 95, Matt Breida. 96, Austin Eckler. 97, Nyheim Hines. 98, Jay Ajayi. Number 99, Josh Allen. Number 100, Lamar Jackson. And you've seen as all running backs there with 2 quarterbacks, 99 and 100, that are both partial running backs themselves. There's a lot of upside. You look at Penny and Freeman were both drafted last year to be the number 1 starters for their team, so I could see either one of them's got a chance of taking over. You got Barber and Howard. Pretty much they are what they are, which I I really like Breida there. I had 95. I really like Breida. He's just, you never know, somebody's going to sneeze at him and he'll end up twisting his ankle or something. So just really, you don't want to draft him too early. Number 96, Eckler right there. He's shown that he can step in and do good when Gordon's not, when Gordon's hurt. And the bottom line is that he's going to be used out of the backfield as kind of a change of pace guy, third down guy. He's good at catching the ball. Eckler's good value there. Nyheim Hines, he's a good receiving back, and I think he's going to have he's kind of a James White type of guy anyway. But he could really, if Mac's got to miss a game or two here or there, Hines could really be a good start during that week. Ajayi, it's kind of up in the air with him. We don't really know exactly what's going to happen. And Allen and Jackson, I think they both got a lot of upside right there. And we'll see, that's the top 100. I don't have, Cousins or Tom Brady or a few of them other guys in there. And, you could argue putting them in there. I wouldn't be too mad at you, but I just like the upside of these guys a little bit more than the upside of them older guys. And I'll go ahead and tell you a few guys that I didn't get in there today. I'm waiting on free agency to pan out and waiting on to find out where we're going to slot them in at. That's Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Tevin Coleman, Kareem Hunt, Mark Ingram, Latavius Murray, Adam Humphries, John Brown, Jalen Richard. We'll keep Richard, I'm pretty sure. I really like Richard. And his name's wrote down there because I just had a hard time not getting him in that top 100. I really like Richard. I still think he's going to catch 60 or 70 balls for us. I think he's a good flex guy that you're going to be able to draft probably at around, pick 140, 150, one of the last picks in the draft. And he's probably going to get you 8 or 10, 12 points a week just because, unless we get a great running back. Richard's a good football player. Now, I'm really excited to see what happens with Ingram and Murray, see where these guys go, We're just going to have to see what happens, and then we'll slide these guys in. See, the thing is for me here is when I write this top 100 down and I don't put a few of these guys in here, I don't think that that's bad for me. A lot of people get really mad and upset and they get real hysterical because I don't have Bell or Coleman or, AB in there or Mark Ingram or something like that. Well, the thing is that we're not guaranteed that Le'Veon Bell's even going to play football this year. And anybody who's already drafted him, that's a huge mistake because you look what happened last year. You're not guaranteed anything. We don't know if he's going to play football. We don't know if he's going to be willing to play for less money than he wanted last year because I don't think he's worth more than what he wanted last year. We'll have to wait and see on that. But, he's a hell of a football player. And if he decides to play and to sign a contract and go play somewhere, he's worth drafting in the top 20. So we're just going to have to wait on that. And Antonio Brown, if he stays with Big Ben, I really like his potential there. I like what he's always done. I think his best seasons are past him, yes. But with Antonio Brown, if he goes to the wrong team, I'm not going to want him in my top 40 or 50 at all. So he's a guy right now. I'm just waiting to see how that's going to go. I think it really helps you at the end of the day, leaving guys like that out. Because what happens is when you're looking here, excuse me, let's say you have pick 23. That's where we got Thielen at right now. So let's say you got pick 23, and you're like, okay, well, if Thielen's not there, then if somebody went ahead and took Thielen earlier, so what you got to think is that one of your guys from 22 to 1 is at 23 then. Because if Thielen's not there, somebody ahead has to slide down because that's, it's the law of numbers. That's how it works. So in doing that, also not having Antonio Brown and Bell, that's just going to make our team better and stronger than our worst case scenarios that we're planning for. Not that we weren't wanting and hoping for, but what we're planning for. You don't want to come out and just be like, list A, B, and Bell, and then they don't actually get drafted in these top 20, and everybody's listing them in there. So then you come up in these 20s, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to get this guy and this guy and this guy because these guys are going to draft Bell. Well, maybe they don't. So then if you got those guys listed in your rankings, so then let's say you got 2021, are you going to come up and take Bell and Brown yourself then? Just because you feel like they should be drafted? I'm not. I'm not going to draft people that, that I don't want. Fuck, it's cold in here. Yeah, I just think it helps us overall. I really do. I think it helps us not listing those guys in just yet. Because you still see and you're still able to put a good team together without them. And I'm looking at them as bonuses, you know. Them are just bonuses. And then plus, like I was saying there, let's say instead of the 23, let's go down to, let's say you got pick 40, and I got Kittle there right now. Let's say that I'm trying to figure out who's going to be left there. Let's say, well, I got a friend that really likes Kittle, and I know he's not going to quite be there at 40, so I'm going to have to guess who's going to be there. So I started looking at the other guys listed around there, and I start seeing that Kenny G and Cohen 38 and 39, Edelman and Cooks 42, 43. So that tells me that if Kittle's not there, I should have at least one of those guys. And you'd say, what happens if those guys go? Well, they may go, but if them guys go, then that means that anybody else on my list that's from 40 up, somebody else up there has to have slid down. Or that means that Bell or AB or somebody like that's there, you know, that extra guy. Yeah, I don't know. I always like to leave a guy out like that. Let's get this draft going. Let's get this scouting combine going. Let's get a few things positioned out. Let's see where guys are waking up in the morning and what jerseys are throwing on, and then we'll get them ranked. Hit the like and subscribe, y'all. I really appreciate it. And I'll get some more videos out to you here before long. Y'all have a good one here. We got March coming up. A beautiful month of March coming up. Then we got April draft. Fantasy football season's on the way. Have a good one, you guys.